His arrow was loosed and it flew through the dark. His true love was slain as the shaft found its mark. She'd a ribbon wrapped about her and he took her for a swan. And it's all, and alas, it was she, Polly Vaughan. He ran down beside her and found it was she. He turned away his head, for he could not bear to see. As he lifted her up, he found she was dead. Her fountain of tears for his true love he shed. She'd a ribbon wrapped around her and he took her for a swan. And it's all, and alas, it was she, Polly Vaughan. He bore her away to his home by the sea. Cried, Father, oh Father, I've murdered poor Polly. I've killed my fair love in the flower of her life. I'd always intended that she'd be my wife. She'd a ribbon wrapped around her and he took her for a swan. And it's all, and alas, it was she, Polly Vaughan. As he roamed near the place where his true love was slain, he wept bitter tears, but his cries were in vain. As he looked on the lake, the swan glided by. The sun slowly sank in the grey of the sky. She'd a ribbon wrapped about her and he took her for a swan. And it's all, and alas, it was she, Polly Vaughan. She'd a ribbon wrapped around her and he took her for a swan. And it's all, and alas, it was she, Polly Vaughan.
Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear. What is right or what is wrong? By the law, by the law. What is right or what is wrong? By the law. What is right or what is wrong? Our short sword or our long? Our weak arm or our strong? For to draw, for to draw. Our weak arm or our strong? For to draw. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear. What makes heroic strife? Fame to far, fame to far. What makes heroic strife? Fame to far. What makes heroic strife? To whet the assassin's knife, or halt a parent's life in a bloody war, in a bloody war. Or halt a parent's life in a bloody war. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear.
Then leave your schemes alone in the stage, in the stage. Then leave your schemes alone in the stage.
Then leave your schemes alone until the rising sun, and leave a man undone to his fate, to his fate. And leave a man undone to his fate. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame, you shall hear.
Once I had a sweetheart and now I have none. Once I had a sweetheart and now I have none. He's gone and leave me. He's gone and leave me. He's gone and leave me to sorrow and last night in sweet slumber I dreamed I did see. Last night in sweet slumber I dreamed I did see my own precious jewels that smiling by me. My own precious jewels that smiling by me. And when I awakened, I found it not so. And when I awakened, I found it not so. My all my life I will venture the watery main. Once I had a sweetheart and now I have none. Once I had a sweetheart and now I have none. He's gone and leave me. He's gone and leave me. He's gone and leave me to sorrow and mourn.
As I listen for the whistle, I lie awake and wait. Wish the railroad didn't come so near, for the rattle and the clatter of that old fast freight keeps a making music in my ear. Go bum again, go bum again, go bum again. Come back as the wheels are singing on the railroad track. If you go, you won't come back. Well, I wouldn't give a nickel for the bum I used to be. I worked as hard as any man in town, and I've got a pretty woman and she means the world to me. I would be a fool to let her down. Go bum again, go bum again, go bum again. Hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. And Dickie go, you won't come back. The wheels are singing on the railroad track. Oh, Dickie go, you won't come back. The wheels are singing on the railroad track. If you go, you won't come back. So I lie awake and listen, and I lie awake and wait. And in my dream I'm riding on my train, and my pulses are beating with that old fast freight. Thank the Lord I'm just a bum again. Go bum again, go bum again, go bum again. Hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. If you go, you won't come I'll sing you my October song. is no song before it. The words and tune are not my own, my joy and sorrow for it. Beside the sea, the brambly briar, in the still of the evening, and birds fly out from behind the sun, and with them I'll be leaving. The falling leaves abjure the ground, they know the art of dying, and leave with joy their glad gold hearts in scarlet shadows lying. When hunger comes, my weary feet stand home. Morning follows after, I swim the seas within my mind. The pine trees laugh brings laughter. I met a man whose name was Time. He said I must be going, but just how long ago that was, I have no way of knowing. Sometimes I could murder time when my heart is aching, but mostly I just like to stroll along the path that he is taking.
I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to stay single all the days of my life.
One day as I ramble down by the seashore, the wind it did whistle and the waters did roar. I heard a poor maiden give a pitiful cry. She sounded so lonesome at the waters nearby.
I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to stay single all the days of my life. The shells in the ocean will be my deathbed. The fish in deep water swim over my head. My love's gone and left me, he's the one I adore. I never shall see him, no, never no more. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to stay single all the days of my life. She plunged her fair body in the ocean so deep,
pretty blue eyes
in the waters to sleep.
I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to stay single all the days of my life. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to stay single all the days of my life.
As I walked out over London Bridge one misty morning early, I overheard a fair pretty maid was lamenting for her Geordie. Ah, my Geordie will be hanged in a golden chain. 'Tis not the chain of many. He was born of king's royal breed and lost to a virtuous lady. Go bridle me, my milk-white steed. Go bridle me, my pony. I will ride to London's court to plead for the life of Geordie. Ah, my Geordie never stole no cow nor calf. He never herded any. Stole 16 of the king's royal deer and sold them in Bohemy. Two pretty babies have I born, the third lies in my body. I'd freely part with them, every one, if you'd spare the life of Geordie. The judge looked over his left shoulder. He said, "Fair maid, I'm sorry." He said, "Fair maid, you must be gone, for I cannot pardon Geordie. Ah, my Geordie will be hanged in a golden chain. 'Tis not the chain of many. Sally Babby built, come bibbling a moonshine glory. Here I sit on Burnmilk Hill. Who could blame me? Crime I feel. Every tear would turn a mill. Johnny's gone for a soldier. Shul, shul, shula-roo. Shula-rak-shak, shula-baba-good. When I saw my Sally Babby built, come bibbling a moonshine glory. I sold my flax, I sold my wheel to buy my lover's sword of steel, so that in battle he might wield. Johnny's gone for a soldier. Oh my baby, oh my love, gone the rainbow, gone the dove. Your father was my only love. Johnny's gone for a soldier. Shul, shul, shula-roo. Shula-rak-shak, shula-baba-coo. When I saw my Sally Babby built,